Welcome back, everybody. On your way home from work, you decide to stop in a local coffee shop for your favorite beverage. You decide against going to your usual store and instead stop by one a little closer to your apartment. Except, when you enter, you find it totally empty. Confused, you decide to leave, just in time for the building to erupt in flames. When the fire trucks arrive, you learn that the building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe, but they forgot to lock the door when they left. Whoops. They're amazed you got out unscathed, and also confused about how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. Still, you're let go and you make your way back to your apartment, smiling to yourself. Though Grim is still after your soul, at least he doesn't let anyone else get caught in the crossfire. Let's check on good old Benadryl. Benadryl is out on your bed for the moment. You sit down next to him and think back on your history with pets. Benadryl was your first pet. Your first pet was a cat named Cleo. First pet was a dog named Oreo. Your first pets were hermit crabs. No, I think your first pet was a dog named Oreo. He was a fantastic dog. You used to go to the beach together. You smile down at Benadryl. You're very happy to have him in your life. Earlier today, Benadryl was looking a little ill, but has totally perked up after spending a little time around you. Strange. The fuck is that supposed to mean? Because I think we said we only got him a year ago in our backstory, right? He shouldn't be getting old. If someone kills Benadryl, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Let's take a photo of him. You quickly snap a picture of Benadryl. You probably have 100 identical ones, but that didn't matter. His scales are shining especially bright today. Oh, look, the plant is doing well. That's a fast-growing plant. Oh my god. Your little plant has sprouted some buds. You almost tear up when you notice them. They're so cute. You can't wait to see what the flowers will look like. Oh, this fucking headset is really being a bitch to me. Okay, let's look at a book, huh? Let's pick a new book. Affirmations. Okay, this one isn't very long. You are made of love. No amount of fear can dissolve that. No pain destroy it. No hatred diminish it. No anguish down it. No loneliness replace it. You are kind and caring and deserve happiness. You are love. You are capable of change, of growth. You deserve the life you desire. You are not your mistakes or failures, and you are greater than the sum of your experiences. If you do not already know it, I hope you can come to love yourself because you are everything. You are love. Yay. Let's see. You collapse on your bed, sprawling out on your back and staring towards the ceiling. Today was a long day. However, now you're going on vacation. Kind of. You decided to take the next couple of days off from work. You don't have any particular plans, but you thought that if you were going to have your soul reaped, you didn't want to spend the last hours of your life working for the man, so to speak. Though you were staying at home this time, you usually go on a lot of international trips, like to visit other places around the country, enjoy traveling around your state, stay at home most of the time. I think this character in particular would probably stay at home most of the time. Because I mean, like, you're constantly, like, under the threat of death, right? So your home would probably feel quite safe. Even if, like, places that even if you're, like, almost on the verge of death, like, every single day, you might want to, like, go out and you live your life. But I think it's kind of been, like, established, right? Especially with the way she interacts with Grimm. And especially the way you can have her eavesdrop at the door, kind of establishes she's quite a lonely character. So I think she stays at home most of the time. You're not really into traveling, the packing, the airports, lugging your suitcase around, travel time. You'd much rather stay at home. You're looking forward to spending a few days at home once again. You hope it'll give you some time to work out all of your feelings. You hear footsteps from the hallway. You wonder if it's your neighbors again. Yeah, eavesdrop on them. Putting your ear to the door, you hear a knock at the apartment next to yours. There's a pause, 10 seconds go by, then 30. Then it's been a minute before you even realize it. No one answers the door. You hear a sigh in the hallway beyond. Are you in there? A deep voice starts, but it's much quieter than usual. Sorry for taking off like that last night, and for not answering your texts. That voice, which you've come to know as calm and composed, sounds strained, vulnerable. I didn't mean to worry you, the voice continues, but I needed some time alone. Something's been on my mind, and I didn't want to burden you with it. I've never been very good at talking to you about things, not that you'd know that. The hallway falls silent for a moment, broken only by the sound of distant traffic. I've been keeping something from you, something I didn't want to share, but that's never gone well for either of us. You met like a week ago, what? So, I know you don't want to talk right now, but you can come find me and I'll tell you everything. When you're ready, and only if you want to. Silence again. You keep listening quietly, but that door never opens. And then the same voice rises for the final time. I really want to change. I really want to get things right, just this once. Footsteps. They're slow and heavy. You can almost feel the weight of their emotions in each step. And then all is quiet. What a odd bunch of interactions with other characters, like, because I remember from yesterday, all he did was like talk about like staring into the neighbor's eyes and like seeing the universe through him and whatever. Like it was really dorky, poetic stuff, right? And I quite liked it, but and I guess he does kind of just like rush off, but like you met that character a week ago. Why are you like, oh, I have some things that, you know, are very personal and I definitely should have told you about, but it's like, you met them a week ago. You don't have to tell everyone you know fucking everything about yourself like all the time. Right? But hey, maybe that's just me. Maybe I don't understand people. All right, let's go see Grim. Anything interesting? Is your computer on? Okay. No, thank you. I don't want it. This will begin the chat room. Proceed. Sure. Mortal, I have had an important revelation. Don't touch my mortal. Oh dear. Oh no, he's gone full yonder, eh? Anyway, excuse me. Mortal, I have had an important revelation. And that is that I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. Your favorite mortal color. Does he see like shrimp colors or something? The season in which you favor most. What is your family status? Names of any mortals who tickle your fancy. Left or right side of the bed. Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong. No, the problem cannot be me. Nyx, I request your presence. Hello? Whoa, okay, wall of text. Desperate for my attention. Aw, did you miss me? No, I'd... Well, no, then again, still can't click on these. Then again, I mean, he is literally the Grim Reaper and probably doesn't understand humans and like their whatchamacallit, so probably no, let's just say whoa, okay, wall of text. Anyway, let me read all of this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20? Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Sorry to answer it. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. That sentence doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but anyway, we'll continue. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. My favorite mortal color. Oh. Oops. Purple. Probably purple then. Okay, purple. Got it. A fine color. Which season? I am more of a winter kind of person. This character does not look like a winter person. Well, maybe. Maybe she does. I mean, she's got all the long hair, and then she's got, like, the sweater over her, like, I guess more official clothes. You know what? Maybe more of an autumn person? No, I'll just answer winter. I like the cold weather. And winter fashion is really quite nice. See? She gets it. Plus, it's great weather to snuggle in. Throw that in there. You seem like you'd be good for snuggling. I would be good for snuggling? Yeah, you down? Skin-to-skin contact helps conserve heat and all that. Okay, this is not at all what I was intending to do, but okay. We should test it out for science. I will leave science to more scientific men. Then how about just for fun? Well, then I would be, as you said, down. I have wondered what it would be like to hold you. I mean, someone. What am I saying? Ugh, never mind. Oh, he's so sundere. I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Not that I mind, like, at all. Are you feeling okay? No, not that I mind. In fact, I quite like it. But, is that meant to be flirting? What? Flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. That would be ridiculous. Wow, you're really wooing me right now. Flirt away, Grim. No, go for it. Anyway, my questions. What about your family? Want to meet the in-laws, Grim? Want to meet my family, do you? I don't really like talking about my family. I don't mind if you ask me questions about them. I think it'd be funnier to say this. Want to meet the in-laws, Grim? We are not married. Should we get married then? Oh, come on. There we go. Exclamation points. Right now? That's a little short notice. He didn't say no. He just said it was short notice. Oh shit, that's funny. Fine, fine. Maybe later then. What did you want to know about them? Do you have any family? Of course I do. Not really. Yeah, no, I think she does. I see them pretty often. We're close. Sadly, I don't see them that much these days. Like I said, I like to think that she's very isolated because of how often she's, like, on the verge of death. So I think once that started happening, she probably would have distanced herself from them. You know, either, like, intentionally or unintentionally, she would have been psychically more, or psychologically more inclined to not spend time around them. Sadly, I don't see them that much these days. Guess that's what happens when you move away. Hopefully that'll change. It's a bit lonely being without them. Why did you move away from them? I moved for school, then stayed. House prices are too high back home. I moved away for work. I just needed a change. I, I'll kind of flavor this as like, she doesn't want to tell Grim the truth that, or maybe she even doesn't realize. I moved for school, then stayed. House prices are too high back home. I mean, that's why I moved away from home, partially. So, yeah, house prices are too high. I see as good a reason as any. I like to get a house at some point, but I'd have to move even further away. And you'd also have to get the money for a house, which, I mean, if she can, like, good for her, but I don't know anyone else who can. Double as lonely. Oh, I know, you could just move in with me. Okay, now she is really starting it. Now she just seems desperate. Oh my god. I did not intend to make her this desperate, but, you know, I guess it makes sense. I'm playing her. Huh? Me? Little mortal, you wouldn't like living with me. Do you hog the sheets? Snore super loud? That is not what I meant at all. And no, I do neither of these things. How do you know? Unless someone's there to tell you. Oh, Grim, we cannot be. You steal all the blankets and I was chilled to the bone. And you snored so loudly I could not hear my own thoughts. You have a vivid imagination. But no, I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my own space. Oh, I think that's fine. So there's no way for me to convince you? Why would you ever want to live with me? I will never understand. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. I know, she is moving really fucking fast. Oh my god. Okay, that is a totally reasonable point to make. Very fair. Exactly. Well, once this week is over, I'll own your soul. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. Backtracking a few steps then. My family. I've got my mom and dad. I've got two moms. I've got two dads. My mom raised me alone. My dad raised me by himself. My older sibling raised me, actually. I'll just go with a regular old mom and dad. And they raised me together. Apparently it was love at first sight. Apparently they were like academic rivals or something. Oh, I like that as a story. A couple of incredibly smart yet stupid geniuses. Sounds like something from one of your human stories. Oh, Grimmy. What exactly have you been reading? Saucy enemies to lovers books? What? I feel like this is the kind of thing you only know about if you read them. Well, I do not. You, on the other hand, obviously do. Of course I do. I do not. No, let's keep up with the theme of loneliness here. Of course she does. Can you blame me? It's harmless fun, really. Yeah, sure it is. I could read you one if you wanted. I've been told that I have a good voice for audiobooks. Now that I think about it too, I also chose Eurydice. Shit, am I just playing myself? Oh, fuck. Shit. Whoops. You want to read smut to me? I'll pick out an extra saucy scene and we can see if you blush. Shit, no, I am just playing myself. Fuck. Okay. Embarrassing story time. Everybody loves embarrassing story time, but it's alright. These videos only get like 20 views, so only 20 weirdos on Earth will know this about me. So, one of my first partners, we had an online relationship through Discord. I was 18, I think. And, well, we had a tendency to voice chat and whatever, and it wasn't anything like explicit or nothing. But I remember that they said I have a really soothing voice, which I don't think I do. Every time I hear myself, it makes me cringe. But they wanted me to read a script for them. As like sort of like a, I don't know, I think ASMR was getting popular at that time, and it was kind of like the first wave of ASMR, so they wanted me to try it, or like, I don't know. But anyway, so they wanted me to read a script for them, and I was like, all right, sure, why not? That sounds like fun. Now you're probably thinking, you're like, okay, so what do you ask your girlfriend to read for you, while you're in bed all tucked up and cozy, and you might be like, oh, well, it's a script, maybe they wrote something out that was custom. No, nothing like that. Okay, so they chose something else. So they probably wanted you to read maybe something romantic, right? Like maybe Shakespeare or something like that, No. Not Pride and Prejudice either. Nothing of that sort. It is a, if you stretch the idea of romance, you might be getting there. And you're like, and I'll give you a hint right now. It was a movie, and you're like, oh, okay, a movie. They want you to read the script for a movie. A little bit odd. What is the movie you're thinking to yourself? You're thinking maybe, oh, you're trying to go to bed, maybe something pleasant. I don't know. Something that focuses on characters or some such. Well, it was the B movie script, which I read the entire thing. It took me fucking forever to go through the entire fucking script. It took me about all night to get through the whole thing. Yeah. So, and like, it's very funny. I don't actually regret it. It's a very funny story. It's just, it's just such a, they were just obsessed with the B movie for some reason. Like not even like as a joke, right? They weren't even like, do this as a joke for me. It was more like, I love the B movie, so I want you to read the entire fucking B movie script. And I did. That relationship did not last long, unfortunately, but hey, it is what it is. It was my first one. I'll pick out an extra saucy scene and we can see if you blush. I am not some mortal who was flustered by something as simple as words. If anyone will become flustered, it would be you. So maybe you should read it to me. I'm suddenly very interested. Whoa, the sudden confident... No, exclamation points. Maybe it's a bad idea after all. Seeing you shy, it gives me an interesting feeling. Perhaps I will invest in one of these books myself. Wow, what a flirt. I can't wait to see which one you pick. I will do some research. You really don't have to do that. I can give you some recommendations. Grim, I think I might die if you do that. How about we stick to me doing the reading? I can give some... Wait, hold on. Is he... So maybe you should read it to me. I'm suddenly very interested. It almost seems like he's thinking about reading it to us. I can... No, I'll just say I can give you some recommendations. I feel like I've just learned a lot about you. How about we go back to talking about family, huh? Fine. Do you have any siblings? I do, yeah. Oh, okay. We'll just say I have sisters. I've got brothers. I'll say she has sisters. Why not? They're total nuisances, but I love them. Do you have any siblings, Grim? I do not. And thank the lords for that. You do give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. How so? It's just the way you act sometimes. You're disgust at the idea of sharing. And sometimes you're kinda demanding. I take what I want when I want it. Yeah, exactly. It's my right as a Reaper. I bet if you had a sibling, they'd put you in your place. I know my place. Sure you do. So that's the family questions out of the way then. What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of. I think my idea of taken care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. Okay. I mean, I like it. In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else, nothing whatsoever. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me, immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being edgy. You should do as you are told. There is no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. Grimmy, you really are troublesome. I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? No, I'm gonna say there's no one like that in my life, Grim. Well, that makes my job a bit easier. Like I said, I think she's very, like, self-isolating now because of her experiences with being almost dying on the daily, so I feel like Grim is almost like the perfect match for her. I suppose no maiming will need to occur today. Maiming? Whoops, did I say that? You wouldn't really do that, would you? Who knows? Why? I am serious about my work. I do not want anyone getting in the way. Gone from tsundere to yandere real quick here. I like it. Even if there was someone special in my life, they wouldn't be able to stop a Grim Reaper. I don't share, Sunshine. Share what? You, obviously. Luckily, there really is no one. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You are so... So what? Just how could you not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. You're well... Never mind. No, what were you going to say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? No, you didn't. I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you. Yeah, I mean, look at her. She does actually look very nice, but, well, yes. I have dated before, but I turned them down. When did we establish when she started? I think it's only been a few years, right? I think she's dated before. But it's never been anything serious. Their name? Seriously? Very. We don't even talk anymore. You don't need to worry about them getting in the way of your reaping. That is not the reason. It just annoys me. That I've dated before? I was like 15, it hardly counts. We didn't even hold hands. What a waste. Such a fool. Did they take you out to eat in fancy places, buy you flowers? No, we were practically kids. What a disappointment. I would never be that disappointing. Would you like that, though? Fancy dates and flowers? Oh, God, I wish. What else would I be speaking about? I don't need over-the-top fancy. Flowers would be nice, though. Oh my God, it's me. I actually just played me by myself by accident. Is that cliche? Is it not a basic part of courting to give flowers? This mortal was truly an idiot. And what about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. But that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. Any underworldlings take your fancy? Underworldlings. No. Then any mortals? Well... And on to the final question. Right or left side of the bed? Nuh-uh, you haven't answered yet. I choose to pass. Left or right side? I guess the right. I don't know. Noted. Those were all the questions I had prepared. So you gonna ask me again why it took me so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine, answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? The way you asked was a little strange. Hold on, let me go back to the top. Hello? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the way you asked was a little strange. The approach was fine, you just phrased things kind of strangely. Like you're interested, but don't want to seem too interested. It's kind of cute, it's hilarious, you are so obvious sometimes, it's sweet. Obvious? In what way? Obviously really interested in getting to know me. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. Last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. You kinda did, had a little chat to yourself. Nope, you are remembering incorrectly. I would not make such a fool of myself, I am the Grim Reaper. If you say so, Grim. I was simply testing the program to ensure it ran correctly. That is all. Well, it definitely did. I saw them just in time to witness something hilarious. Just in time to bear witness to my shame. Right as you yelled, "Fuck me!" Definitely a way to introduce yourself to someone. I'm never gonna let you live it down. Oh, yay. I'm so joyful at the prospect. How lovely, fantastic even. I'm glad. I knew you would be. Oh. Alright. We're just gonna let this ring for a little bit, since last time he annoyed me about it. There we go. Now I'll answer. Yes, is there something I can help you with, Little Reaper? I was simply bored of typing out my responses to your stupidity. Mean but fair. That's a little rude. You're the one spouting nonsense. I know you don't really mind. You wouldn't talk to me all this time if you did. You just take my soul and be done with it. Right. I'll take it when the time is right. There's nothing wrong with taking my time. Someone's struggling. The struggler. You appear to be running low on time, though. 2 days and then your soul is mine, remember? That will not be happening. Do not struggle. How can you be sure? Statistically speaking, I'm just as likely to win this bet as you are. Another foolish assumption. A Reaper outclasses a human in every way. Statistically, you cannot win. I'm thinking I'm doing a decent job so far. Considering I'm still, you know, alive. Maybe I'm just letting you have it until the last possible moment. Or maybe you just can't take it. Hehe. You are fortunate, you know. Oh yeah? Fortunate I was the Reaper assigned to your case. Another would not put up with you like I do. Well, yeah, I do feel lucky to have met you. Lucky is a bit much. No, I think she does feel lucky. Huh. That is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Talking to you? That much is obvious. I meant before that. I apologize. I forget I have to be awfully cruel with you. You and your small brain. It's very wrinkly, though. Why do you want to know? Just answer the question. So, such a bossy boy. All right, Mr. Insistent. Such a bossy boy. Well, before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? Your nearly 50 questions, I was. Well, not doing much, actually, hanging out around my apartment. Benadryl was acting a little strange earlier. I thought he might be getting sick. But he perked right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. You do? Figured if I was gonna die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. But now I know I'll be fine anyway. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little at-home vacation. I see. And your plans for later? Gonna hit the down and party. Maybe I'll go for a walk or something. Maybe she will go for a walk or something. I do like walking in the park. Grab a coffee, get some nice tea, have one of those delicious hot chocolates. Yeah, have a hot chocolate. And that's only like a block or so down the road. Very convenient. So you won't be out too long. I'll probably go tomorrow. It's a little late now. But I shouldn't be long unless I get lost somewhere along the way. I'd like to think that you will not. Of course I won't. I was just pulling your leg. Leave my legs out of this. I don't appreciate them being pulled. Grim, you're so dumb. I think I'm quite smart, actually. Anyway. Good. This works for me. Stay right there, huh? Oh. Oi, Grim, what's going on? Did you accidentally hang up? No, he didn't. It was no accident. Oh. Just hold on a minute. Or a bit longer than that, maybe. Just wait. And what exactly am I waiting for? Just wait. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. Spend a little time with Benadryl and check the moisture of your sprout. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back in contact. Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you've become on talking to him. You lie back on your bed, staring at the ceiling. You only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well that the strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been about 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you go to turn away when you see an incoming call. Welcome back. Look up. You look up from your computer out towards the night sky, and on the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising you're sure you must be imagining it. What the hell? What are you doing here? Now that face is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim? Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our calls. It's Casper. That's my real name. Casper. Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost. Maybe I have. A very cute one. One that is kind of sexy. A very cute one. No, a really pretty one. I'm far from a ghost, Nyx. Are you sure? Certain. So you admit you're pretty? No. I'll admit that you are, though. Oh? Which you should know to be truthful. Because, as you know well, I cannot lie. Ah, am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. It's just real warm in here. It's just real warm in here. A literal sauna. So hot tonight, yep. Are you trying to avoid my gaze right now? Stop hiding your face, I'm trying to look at you. There's no need to be shy anyway. He's been reading a bunch of tips on how to, like, pick up women and shit like that. You are attractive, that is nothing to be shy about. You're staring too much. Just stop talking for a minute. Ah, nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Grim. Casper. Casper, then. Yes, mortal. How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do. Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even sitting whatever you're doing there? I'm neither sitting nor standing. I can literally see you on the other side of this window. Congratulations, would you like an award? But you'll find I'm floating. What the hell? Okay, I'll add this to the list of things I wasn't expecting today. I feel like I've been cheated out of some very important information about you. Since when can you fly? Since always. Why do you act so surprised? You're floating 5 stories up from the ground. Wait. Can't people see you? You think I would be so careless? I don't know. Would you be... No. No. I've cast a glamour. Silly me, of course. Obviously you've cast a glamour. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No. Taken another form to everyone's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't going to see a mysterious man floating outside of my window? If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven. A raven, of course. Not a good choice. You have a predictable side to you sometimes. But I do need to know. Yes. How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? I never told you. I know everything about you, sunshine. So I assume you've come to claim it? My soul, that is. I had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm not actually here for that. You aren't? I know you can't lie, but that sounds like a lie. It's not. I know. Did you just drop by to say hi then? No. I'm here because I have something here with me, hidden. Something to give to you. Here. For me? Is there anyone else here? Yes, you, stupid mortal. You said you'd like some. You got me flowers? I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you liked, so I picked ones that looked like you. Oh. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have played this game. This is getting the brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. Casper. Yes, mortal. Thank you. It really means a lot to me. You know, if you want them, you're gonna have to open the window. Oh, of course. Are you going to come in? Are you inviting me in? I'll promise to try and be good. I feel like it could be a little dangerous, then please do come in. Ah. Though I am greatly pleased by the invitation. Maybe next time, little human. If you change your mind. But you really will have to open it at least a crack if you want these. Open the window a crack. There we go. You're quite the risk taker, aren't you? Are you telling me I should be scared? I'm simply making an observation. What fun would life be if it weren't taking at least a few risks, hmm? Here you go, Nyx. Reach for the flowers. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. Really pretty. How can hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. And I'd say your hands are also very, nice. Who would have thought that hands could be so alluring? What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to steal souls, then? Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say so? No, you can just hand over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little Reaper. And since when am I yours? Hmm. 2 more days and your soul is mine anyway. Since right now. Yeah, since right now. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Casper. Nyx. Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. Okay, that just happened. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end that episode. Thank you all for watching. That was a good episode, I think. You all have a good rest of your day.